Okay, great. All right, cities, mountains, and beaches. Oh my goodness, I would probably think the world could be better without cities. I don't know.
Cities?
Yeah, I think I like the outdoors and I like the countryside and the space. So I wouldn't say I think mountains and beaches is more important to our environment than cities.
But then, if we don't have cities, where will we live? Underground?
Hi, good morning.
Hello,
How are you today?
I'm good.
That's great. Can you tell what have you been doing since our last lesson?
Watching TV?
Every day?
Every day.
Every day? Okay, great. And did you do anything else? Shopping or playing with your friends or
I do draw and I do something.
okay. All right, so you've been watching TV this whole time. And what have you been watching?
YouTube.
YouTube, okay. Do you like any specific YouTubers or just anything on YouTube?
Any.
Anything? Okay. What is your favorite thing to watch on YouTube?
I don't know.
Do you like watching how they make food? Or my favorite thing to watch on YouTube is how they make clothes, sewing, and I like to watch some music on YouTube as well. What else? Yeah, great. So you just like watching anything?
Yeah.
Okay. That's great. All right, so we're going to begin today with a little bit of a warm-up just to get us talking a bit. I have a game for us, and it is called all right, just give it a minute. It is called Which One Would the World Be Better Without and Why? Okay, so I don't have a dice, but we can see how far we get with asking each other some of these questions, okay? So, what you have to do is, when it's your turn, you have to tell me on the block there is 3 words. Mice, cars, or corn, okay? For example, you have to decide which one would the world be better without and why? Okay? Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay, great. So, do you want to begin with the first one or the second one?
Begin with the first one.
Okay, you can begin. Which one would the world be better without and why? Mice, cars, or corn?
Well, cockroach.
Could you repeat that, please?
It's cockroach.
A cockroach? Okay. I don't see cockroach on the card on the selection, but yes. Why do you choose cockroaches?
Because when we see a cockroach, we just kill them and not let it free.
Okay, true. would you think that a cockroach and a mice and a mouse could be the same almost? Like, yeah, like not a lot of people like mice. Do you agree?
I do.
Okay, so the world would be better without mice and cockroaches. All right. I'll answer this one. Which one do I think the world would be better without? Wine, money, or books? I think I don't drink myself. So wine is an alcohol. So I don't really need it in my life. So I think wine. Yeah. That's my opinion. Okay. So the next block says, which one do you think on this block the world would be better without? The internet, banks, or romantic films?
Well, maybe the romantic films.
You think so? Yeah? Why?
Not a lot of people watch it, but a couple of them are.
Okay.
And I don't like romantic films.
Really? What films do you like?
Well, I like some other cool video and fun and creative ones.
Okay, so fun and creative films. Do you like films that are true stories, perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, great. All right, this one. Sugar, guns, or hospitals? I think the world would be better without guns. Or, I don't know actually. Most people use guns for bad things, which is for hurting other people or using it to protect themselves against humans, not always wild animals. And I think we shouldn't need to, in today's world, we shouldn't need to protect each other, ourselves as humans from another human. So maybe it would be better without guns, but sugar can be very bad for humans too. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, we use candy for sugars, but guns, I'm not very sure.
So do you think maybe the world would be better without guns?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you like candy?
Well, maybe.
Okay. All right. This one is yours. Which one would you think the world would be better without? Hip hop, volcanoes, or police?
Well, I think it's volcano.
Okay, why do you say volcanoes?
Because no one used volcanoes. In the past, we do saw them, but no one did anything to the volcanoes. If they put trash on the volcanoes, the volcanoes didn't did anything. They will spread the trash all over.
Okay, that's very true. All right. My turn. Traffic, computers, or doctors? I think perhaps traffic. I think the world would be better without traffic. Traffic is kind of a waste of time, and I do know that if people in the olden days, which is in the 1900s or the 1800s, could survive without a vehicle, I think it could happen too. And all the cars make people lazy sometimes, I think. So maybe traffic.
Okay.
And it wastes a lot of time too, or that's what I think. You can sit in traffic for hours. Is there a lot of traffic? Excuse me. Is there
Yes.
where you live?
It's in kind of not a traffic sometimes.
Okay.
But sometimes it's an urgent one.
Okay. All right. All right, the next block. Self, what do you think the world would be better without? Cell phones, football, or pets?
Not very sure.
You know,
Most of them I think is kind of useful. It's a pet.
is a pet?
Well, they give us love and we can play with them every time. But in football, we can exercise our body and it's very good for our body. Cell phone, when it's an urgent one, we can call someone. Like, I don't know.
Those are very good points, yes. So if you can't pick one, then that's okay. I like your reasons. Well done. Okay. Which one do I think? Plastic bags, hunting, or clocks? I think plastic bags. The world would be better without plastic bags. Plastic bags are very bad for the environment, and people use material bags or cloth bags so much, and it's better to use a material cloth bag for groceries or a paper bag. I know some I don't know if they still do it, but some supermarkets will either use boxes to pack groceries or a brown paper bag. So I don't know. Plastic bags are very bad for the environment. So the world would be better without it. Do you agree?
Yeah.
All right, great. I think you have a difficult one over here. Which one do you think the world would be better without? Handshakes, milkshakes, or candles?
Milkshake?
Why do you say milkshakes?
Because too much sugar.
So that one was pretty easy for you to answer. I like milkshakes, so I don't think... And I like candles. And handshakes is a formal way of greeting each other, so I wouldn't decide. Do you like a milkshake?
I never tried one.
You've never tried one? Oh, okay. I understand. Well, they're very yummy. They are sweet, yes, but they're very yummy. Okay, which one do I think? Over here, which one would the world be better without? Trains, candy, or knives? I think candy, perhaps.
So what about trick-or-treating?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
What about trick-or-treating? If we don't have candy, then we will have broccoli?
I know, but I know that knives are dangerous, but they're quite in handy. If we have no knives, how are we going to cut things in the kitchen when we're cooking? So I don't know, this one's quite tough. And I like trains. I really do like trains. I've been on a few trains, on a long distance train, and then obviously a public train for transport, and I do enjoy them. So I don't know, what would you pick?
I would pick the knife.
The knives as well? Okay. Oh, I chose candy. Knives. Okay. Why would you choose the knives?
Well, I just don't know. We can touch them.
Okay. Do you choose knives because you want candy to stay in the world?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think the next question is yours. Which one would the world be better without? Laws, borders, or shopping malls? Which do you think?
Border.
All right. Why do you think borders?
I don't know.
Okay, do you know what a border is?
No.
Okay, so borders in the world is like a separation or I don't want to say a wall because it's not a wall. But before someone can enter into a new country or comes to a new country, there is a border saying that this is our country. And many times people are not allowed to enter that border with the correct paperwork or without being going through that country's how do I say this? If you don't have a passport or permission or a visa to enter that country, then you cannot enter into that country. So many borders have a border patrol and control. Okay, so that is what a border is, a separation between countries, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to rethink your answer or do you want to stick with that answer?
I want to sit with the answer.
Okay, great. Alright, cities, mountains, and beaches. Oh my goodness, I would probably think the world could be better without cities. I don't know.
Cities?
Yeah, I think I like the outdoors and I like the countryside and the space. So I wouldn't say, I think mountains and beaches is more important to our environment than cities.
Well then, if we don't have cities, where will we live? Underground?
Well, in houses, but on the countryside, perhaps.
Oh.
Yeah. So cities, I think there's still a lot of, cities have a lot of pollution sometimes. Yeah. Okay. This one is your question. Which one would the world be better without? Clowns, pianos, or winter?
Clowns.
Okay, why do you say clowns?
Because some clowns I think is pretty.
They are. Do you think they make children or people happy at a birthday party or anything, any occasion?
I don't know. Some of people have a phobia of scared of clowns. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think they do. I don't think they're actually funny. I don't think clowns are funny. So, I'm sorry. Yes, okay. My one. Milk, dancing, or grass? Oh no, this is a difficult one. I like milk, and milk is important. I like dancing. I can't dance very well or professionally. And grass is good for us too. So I don't know which one to pick. What do you think?
Well, maybe dancing?
Dancing? Why do you pick dancing?
I don't know why.
You think it's perhaps, is it perhaps least important than milk and grass?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here I have this question. Okay, plastic, fire, or oil. Which one would the world be better without? Okay, I think the world would be better without plastic. All right.
Same for me, though.
Yeah, it really would. As easy as plastic is to make things with plastic, it's just really bad. Okay. Your block. Which would the world be better without? English language, locks, or makeup?
This is hard.
This is hard. Okay. I know that English language is important, and a lot of people do speak it. So I don't think the world would be better without that. It's the most common language. Not common, more universal. Okay. Locks. Sometimes they keep the bad things out.
And makeup, they disguise someone as themselves.
Oops, I'm sorry, could you repeat that for me?
Well, it's makeup, they disguise themselves. So
Okay.
Other people won't know.
So they disguise themselves. And how do you feel about that?
Well, it's kind of common for me.
It's common, so you don't think the world would be better without it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that is your thoughts. That's perfectly fine. Great, thank you. Okay. All right, I'll go up here. Let me just move this up. All right. Okay, yeah, like you see, we were supposed to have a dice, but okay. Which one would the world be better without? TV, mosquitoes, or divorce? I really want to say divorce, but mosquitoes are really annoying. So I think the world would be better without mosquitoes.
Well, sometimes divorce is kind of good.
Do you think? I don't. Okay. All right.
Kind of like when we have someone we love and we together, but the one we love are bad and don't care about you and just say dirty word about you. So of course you're gonna have divorce.
Okay. Well, I don't agree with divorce. I think if people make a promise to love each other forever, that they should keep that promise. And it's not, I know it's sometimes hard to keep that promise, but it's not impossible. So I think, yeah, that's what I think about divorce. But mosquitoes are, very annoying. So, all right, the last one. What do you say? The world would be better without. Which one would the world be better without? Zoos, video games, or prisons?
Video games.
Okay, why video games?
Because it's bad for our eyesight.
Yes, it is bad for our eyesight and our health in general. Because you sit all the time in front of a TV screen. Or, Great. All right, we are finished with our little quiz or little question game. All right, now we're going to get into some material. I do know that you had some trouble, am I correct, with seeing the material? Maybe some trouble? Okay, that's all right. If you have trouble seeing, you can tell me, okay? Okay. But we're gonna continue with our work for the day. Oh, I think I've gone too far. All right. I know we spoke. Oh, where's the weddings? There we go. Do you remember we spoke about our weddings and these occasions, unusual occasions? I think I found a way to perhaps help you. It's just going to be, is that easier to see? Oh.
Yeah.
Is that easier? Okay. So I think we will do it this way. We won't play it in oh, no. 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 Where did it go? The big day. Okay. There we go. Oh, no, not the previous slide. Okay. I'm sorry. I have to get used to this. So we had a few articles about unusual weddings. And I remember in our last lesson, that you picked that if you could have an unusual wedding, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, that you would probably pick the ice venue, an ice venue. Is that, oh, what happened? There we go. All right, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get into the work for the day. So it says, read the text again. Match the summary sentences sections sentences 1 to 5 with sections A to D. There is one sentence that you do not need. I think let's have a read at the summary sentences first, and then we can read the text again and see what matches the summary sentences. All right, would you read number 1 to 5 for me, please?
Is number 1 to 5?
Yes, so can you read sentence number 1 for me, please?
Is my car's cold?
Okay, can you see the work in front of you?
I can see the game.
You can see the game? Oh! So you cannot... Okay. Alright. I thought you could see this work. Okay. Alright, I thought it switched already. Okay. Like this. Okay, can you see this, the material now?
Okay.
Okay. You can see this. Okay, so it says read the text again. Match summary sentences 1 to 5 with sections A to D. There is one sentence that you do not need. All right, would you read sentence 1 for me, please?
Sentence number 1 is this couple are planning to get married at a hotel with an amazing view of the sea.
All right, great. So that's a summary sentence number 1. Number 2, you can read that one, please.
This couple are planning to get married on a form of transport.
All right, number 3.
This couple are planning to get married at a very cold place.
Okay, great. Place. Number 4.
This couple are planning to get married at an unusual place in the UK.
All right, great. Number 5.
This couple are planning to get married at a theme park.
At a theme park. Well done. Oh, all right. So, can you see the writing, the article a little better? Hold on. Can you see this a little better?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's read number 1. Okay, hold on. It skipped the page. Okay. Let's read paragraph A. And let's find the correct sentence. You can read the first one and I'll read the second one.
Sky High Wedding. Topic and Paige are planning a wedding in London. The usual venue for their special day is the London Eye, next to the River Thames in the center of the city. There is space for the bride and groom, and 20 friends and relatives. They get married at the top of the right. 135 meters above London. On the way down, the new husband and wife are drinking champagne and enjoy the view of London with their guests.
Okay, so which summary sentence matches with A with the article? Oh, no, with article A.
As number 2.
Number 2, This couple are planning to get married on a form of transport. Okay, are you sure?
I think so.
Okay, we can leave that as your answer. So A and number 2. No, that's not a problem. We can check it when we're done reading and matching all the sentences. I'm so sorry. Okay. Winter wedding. Harriet and Leon are booking a trip to Canada for their wedding. The venue for their big day is the Ice Hotel in Quebec. Everything there is made of ice. The walls, the tables, and the beds too. After the ceremony, you can have drinks in the ice bar and a hot meal. In the evening, you can dance in the hotel nightclub. Nice! The hotel is only open in winter. In the spring, it doesn't close. It melts. Which summary sentence do you think matches passage B? There's another one here.
Is a number 3.
Yes, number 3. This couple are planning to get married at a very cold place. Okay, great. You can read C.
C is wedding. There are hundreds of beautiful wedding venues by the sea, but Jack and Lizzie are planning something different. Their wedding venue is under the sea. It's called Drew's Undersea Lodge, and it's in Florida, in USA. The hotel is 7 meters below the sea, and the only way to get there is to dive. Inside the hotel, there are 2 bedrooms and a dining room for the reception. The underwater view of the sea through the window is amazing.
Great. All right, let's see. Which summary sentence do you think matches this one?
Is number 1.
Number 1. All right, great job. All right. Oh. No, okay, one more reading. I'll read this one. Fairy Tale Wedding. Ben and Libby are preparing the invitations for their wedding in the USA next month. The venue is Disney's Magic Kingdom in Florida. We want our wedding to be special for us, but we want it to be exciting for our guests. The plan is to get married in front of Cinderella's castle. Then after the meal, they want to celebrate their big day with a roller coaster ride. Okay, so which sentence matches this? Which summary sentence matches the passage?
Is number 4.
This couple are planning to get an unusual place in the UK. Yes? Okay, great. All right, here are the answers. Oh, come on. Here are the answers. 1 was C, correct. They say 2 or 3 could be B. 4 for A, and 5 D. 5D. So 5, this couple's getting married at a theme park. Okay, so here we have the next page. Exam strategy. I do know that our review of this unit will be coming up soon. So, okay. When you answer true or false questions, okay, here's some tips. Read the text all the way through first. So always read a text. All right. Always read the text first before you answer the questions. And then read a sentence and find the part of the text which contains the information. So then when you read it, when you start answering the questions, when you read it, then you know which keywords to look for when answering the questions, okay? Point number 3, compare the sentence and the text carefully. Sometimes one word in the sentence makes it false. So pay close attention to every word in the passage. Okay. Read the exam strategy, all right, which we just did. Are the sentences below true or false? In false sentences, underline the words which make them false. Okay. So, do you remember the passages or do you want to read them once more?
Read them once more.
Okay. Let's read about the venue at the London Eye and see. Okay, so this is the question. At the London Eye, you get married after the ride. All right, let's go see if that's correct. Let's read this passage. All right. Toby and Paige are planning a wedding in London. The unusual venue for their special day is the London Eye. Next to the river Thames, in the center of the city, there is a space for the bride and groom and 20 friends and relatives. They get married at the top of the ride, 135 meters above London. On the way down, the new husband and wife can drink champagne and enjoy the view of London with their guests. Okay, is the sentence true or false? At the London Eye, you get married after the ride.
False.
False? Okay, what word makes it false?
They get married after.
So after. So it's, I don't know if you can see, it's already highlighted over there. So after. Oh, I'm sorry. Just give me a moment. So it's after. Well done. So it is false. Okay. Now it says, the London Eye is a great place for a wedding with hundreds of guests. Is that true or false?
False.
False. Well done. What word makes this sentence false?
Because they're not 100 of guests.
Yes, it's true. How many guests did they say was allowed?
Is 131.
Oh, okay. So that's how high it is, but it says there is space for the bride and groom and 20 friends and relatives. So you are correct though. It didn't say hundreds of guests. There's only room for 20. So which word would make this sentence false? Hundreds. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. The nightclub at the ice hotel is called Nice. Oh, do you remember or do you want to read the passage again?
It's true.
It is true. Well done. It is true. Okay. All right. And then number 4, you can't get married at the ice hotel in winter.
It's false.
It's false. What makes this?
It's winter.
Okay, it's winter. All right. Number 5.
You walk down some steps to the hotel in the Truth Undersea Lounge.
All right. What do you think? True or false?
It's false.
It's false. And this passage would be the underlined words.
Some steps.
All right. Let's go have a look what they say. Do you walk down some stairs? Wet winding. There are hundreds. Okay.
It dive.
You dive. Yes. Great. All right. Number 6.
It's number 6. Disney's Magic Kingdom is in the USA.
True or false?
True.
True. Well done. Okay. Oh, yeah, we have some words here. Okay. Oh, no. Please don't do that. Okay. Match the highlighted words in the text with the definitions below. Okay, so I think these are the highlighted words: groom, venue, bride, receptions, guests, and ceremony. Okay, those are the 6 words, and here are our 6 sentences. All right, number 1, definition number 1: the man on the day of the wedding, of his wedding. Who is the man on the day of his wedding? Which definition matches this? Which word matches this definition?
Grooming?
Groom. Yes, just groom. Groom. So in a wedding, there is a bride and there is a groom. Two parts. Like, all right, I'll see if I can type this over here. All right, I'm going to use purple. So this is groom. All right. All right, next one. A big important party for a wedding. Which word matches the definition? Big important party for the wedding.
Is the venue?
The venue, okay, venue is where the party takes place. Okay, but it's not the party in itself. Venue is a place where they have the wedding or the celebration. So there's a different word. Good guess, but there is a different word for the party. Big yes. What do you think?
The bride?
The bride, okay, the bride is the girl who's getting married, or the woman who is getting married. That is the bride. The groom is the man who's getting married, and the bride is the woman getting married. So, do you want to take another guess?
Reception?
Yes, that is correct. Reception is the correct word. Reception is a big, important party for a wedding, and it usually happens after the ceremony. Okay, reception. All right, number 3, a place for a wedding or other special occasions. What would this be? The place where the wedding takes place.
The bride?
The bride? Okay, remember the bride is the woman on the day of the wedding. The woman getting married. Okay, so the place for a wedding or other special occasions is the venue.
Is ceremony?
Ceremony is what happens when the bride and groom exchange vows. So the place where it all happens is the venue. The venue. Okay. All right. Number 4. People you invite to a wedding or other kinds of parties. So the people you invite are the
Guests.
Yes, well done. Are the guests. All right. The woman on the day of the wedding is called
Bride.
the bride. Yes. And then the last word we have here, the part of the wedding when the man and woman get married. So they exchange their vows. The part of the wedding. So there's one more word. What do you think that is?
Is the one.
We've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's one more that we haven't used yet.
Is the ceremony.
Ceremony, yes. So this is the part that happens before the party or the celebration. This is the part where the man and woman and man become married when they when they exchange vows, which means when they make promises to each other and before the people, and a officiator then declares or says now they are married. Ceremony. All right, great. So we are finished for today. Tomorrow, I think it's just a review. Tomorrow we will continue. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So thank you very much for your attention today. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I will see you tomorrow. All right, have a lovely day. Bye-bye.